Hi there. My name is Anthony, and I am here with...
Kylan Fowler.
Wow, you actually went along with my thing for once. Usually you just be like, Kylan.
This one seemed easier to jump onto.
So anyway, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, what I was about to say was that we're about to do another episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And this is season 2, episode 8, The Dark Age. Of course, we just came off of a few interesting episodes. I know we both like the last one and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we've been getting some interesting character development so far this season. In these last few episodes, we've been learning some things about Angel and Giles and other people. So, who knows where they could be about to take us next? The Dark Age. I don't remember what this would be based off this title, but I'm guessing we're about to start learning about a Dark Age.
Yeah,
sound like with the literal guesses.
It sounds like something eerie is gonna happen, and it's gonna be taking over for a couple of episodes, or maybe not. Maybe it's just a certain length of time that this is the Dark Age, you know.
Or maybe it's like Dark Age, like no power or something. Like maybe like there's like they lose electricity for some reason.
That's true. Power surge or power outages.
I don't know. I don't remember. I might start remembering. Because for those who don't know, I have seen the series before, but Kylan hasn't. And I try to ask him questions that like he might not think to, I guess, ask himself if he was watching without somebody that's seen it. But also that way you can kind of get the perspective of two people watching. Yada, yada, yada. I know I haven't said that in a few videos, so I want to make sure everybody knows that. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get into Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 8, The Dark Age.
Can I help you?
Rupert Giles. I need to see him.
Mr. Giles, he's our librarian.
Oh, God. Deirdre?
What in the world?
Those are some good special effects, though.
Yeah.
Or good makeup. Good special effects makeup.
Yeah. Dude, you got all this other space. Like, why are you trying to get in this one door? Just run.
Really?
Wow.
And that's what's going on inside, too.
Yeah.
And she's literally just pulling up, too.
Oh, man. Whoa, what?
This should be an interesting episode.
Yeah. I wonder what that guy wanted to talk to Giles about.
Really? Interesting. Interesting point. I guess we'll never know. Or maybe Giles will know as soon as he sees him. That'd be cool.
He'll probably... I guess it'll probably end up coming up somehow.
What else is Sarah Michelle Gellar in?
Well, she's in Scooby-Doo. I don't know if we talked about that yet.
Yeah, we did.
Scooby-Doo movies.
Yeah, we have.
She's in I Know What You Did Last Summer, I think.
Oh, I know that movie. I haven't seen it, but I know it.
I'm pretty sure she's in a whole lot of other stuff, but I guess I haven't watched that much other stuff she's in.
We've never seen Giles at home before.
I'm on a beach. I'm in Florence, Italy. I've rented a scooter that's parked outside. I'm in a little restaurant eating ziti.
So is that what girls sit around doing?
Hey, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, yes. Now, look, tonight it's very important.
That's a surprise.
Giles always saying something important's happening
So what's
tonight.
on tap tonight that's so important? Coughing, not speaking.
Cover your cough, Willow.
It's Corona going on.
Willow's helping out for extra.
Where's your mask?
Romantic, so provocative.
That edition was my father's. I must have been
Provocative. It gets the people going.
You know how you have to dog ear your favorite pages?
That
so you
was
have
a
after
funny
them?
movie.
Well, I mean, I practically had to fold back every single page.
Square.
Did anyone ever tell you you're kind of a fuddy-duddy?
Nobody ever seems to tell me
Fuddy-duddy.
anything else.
Did anyone ever tell you you're kind of a sexy fuddy-duddy?
What does fuddy-duddy mean?
I've heard it, but I'm not even 100% sure. I think it just means like uptight or something. I'm sorry. I need to pause to look this word up now, because like I'm curious. Fuddy-duddy meaning. A person who is old-fashioned and fussy.
Saturday night. See if I can make you squirm.
Ooh.
This show's getting a little raunchy season 2, man.
Yeah.
Can you help me with a ticket? It's totally bogus. It was a one-way street. I was going one way.
Cordelia!
What? Why does everyone always yell my name? I'm not deaf, and I can take a hint.
Do you know what that is? The tattoo.
No.
Won't be late.
He didn't look like he didn't know what it is.
Yeah, really. Way to give it away, Giles.
Thanks. I'm worried about Giles. He was supposed to meet me here.
Maybe he's late.
Giles, who counts tardiness as like the 8th deadly sin.
Yes, no, fine. I'm
Man, this man.
rather busy at the moment.
He looks real rough.
Yeah, he looks very stressed.
Yeah, he's drinking. Oh, snap.
So they're all dying. And Ethan Rain, isn't that the other guy that was in the episode 2 days ago? I mean, 2 episodes ago?
Oh, you talking about his friend?
Halloween?
Yeah.
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 That was the guy that made the costumes.
Yeah, I remember him. Of course I remember him. We just talked about that episode.
So, you're back.
So it's go time now.
I was wondering when they were going to get back to that since they hinted at something with Giles. He got them same eyes as the lady.
Mm-hmm. Just imagine that. Like, you're at work, just doing your job. And the next thing you know,
Dead body pops up and grabs you.
and throws you into the freaking incinerator.
This isn't.
Or is that an incinerator?
When are we gonna need
It might have just been like a, holding
Let's see, there's
compartment.
home,
Yeah.
school. All right, guys, the first thing we're gonna do is Buffy.
Huh? My Uncle Rory was the stodgiest taxidermist you've ever met by day. By night, it was booze, whores, and fur flying. With her horse?
He was alone.
Give it time.
So,
Give it
you
time.
guys have noticed anything different lately?
No, he seemed perfectly normal yesterday when I saw him talking to the police.
What in the world, Cordelia?
Cordelia really doesn't take a hint, does she?
Are they ever gonna fortify this library better so another vampire can just run inside like the last episode?
For real.
They need to get some of them buzzer things they got in schools now.
You sold me that dress for Halloween and nearly got us all killed.
But you look great.
Oh!
Yes, dear.
Oh. That was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Buffy.
He just put her in front. Wow. More vampires getting in the library. Or
Are these vampires?
that's
or
not even a
zombies?
vampire. That's that's the guy. That's the Philip guy.
Yeah, this is like a zombie kind of person type thing.
Yeah.
Dead guy here interrupted our tutorial. Been meaning to thank you for that.
You've been having the dreams, I know. I have. We both know what's coming.
What dreams? What is going on here?
Tell her, Ripper.
Giles.
Dang.
How do you just get out? He's not much of a fighter, huh?
Nah, I guess they're just into that choking stuff.
Where'd he go?
So wait, is he seeking? Wait.
Oh, snap. And then that stuff got on her? Dang.
Jeez.
Is that the infamous calendar, though?
I don't
They
care
just
from
yanked her
private.
right out of my heart
I
like
care
that.
from dead guys attacking us.
I don't know about Giles, but ancient sex used to induce possession for bacchanals and orgies.
Okay, Giles and orgies in the same sentence. I could have lived without that one.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm surprised he didn't call out the
dead
fact it
guy's
sounded
all
like she
killing.
said ancient sex.
So the demon's gone.
Dead.
put someone unconscious.
I love when they all figure something out and just look at each other.
What was what?
Now they gotta run up to Giles' house.
I heard something. Jenny, I'm really very attracted to you. But,
I'm saving myself to
now
marriage.
really isn't the right time.
Oh, there's never been a better time.
Was it good for you?
Goodness.
Oh, you never had this stomach. But that's okay.
His voice is really
I'm
uncomfortable
about
for
to
me.
rip it out.
Dang. Why did he fall so hard though?
Giles is a master faller.
Dang.
Giles, you're scaring me.
The thing that just jumped out the window is scaring me.
Sorry, be Giles. Come on, we fight monsters. This is what we do. I know.
This is a bummer though.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm just honestly, I don't see this working out well for Jenny at all.
Ethan?
That wasn't smart.
Ladies
That knocked her out.
Yeah, it didn't even hit her head.
He hit her on the shoulder.
Now, this may sting a little, just at first, but don't worry. That'll go away once the searing pain kicks in.
Do you know what you need, Xander, besides a year's supply of acne cream? A brain.
That's it.
I hate jokes like that
Welcome
on
to you,
TV
and I'm
shows because the
snapping.
characters don't never need no
I don't care if
acting
you're a girl or
cream.
not, I'm throwing down.
Really?
Come on.
I've seen it.
They're trying to make it
Give
relatable
me your
though.
best shot.
I think we're supposed to imagine
We don't
that
have
he
time
actually
for this.
does.
Our friends
even
are in
though
trouble. Now
we
we have
don't
to
see
put
it. I
our
don't
heads
know.
together and get them out of it. And if you two aren't with me 110%, then get the hell out of my library.
Ooh,
Done the
her whole
research.
voice changed there.
Just have to figure out how
did.
to use it.
Oh, hey, why don't we find another dead body for the demon to jump into?
I think I missed my calling as an artist.
So it looks like Buffy's gang
Ethan,
now.
listen to me.
Yeah.
This is a bad idea. You're dealing with something very dangerous.
Finish with you, this is for me.
There's always like a convenient nail there. Like these bad
Really?
guys need to get better at checking for that kind of stuff. Couldn't they have done something where like he, I don't know, drops the burning stuff on the rope and it cuts it?
Yeah, they really could have.
Like I hate when it's just a random nail there. Like it feels like.
Ethan.
Or like the rope is like, for some reason, not tied all the way.
Right, exactly.
Or even better, when the rope is tied good, but they just finagle themselves out by jimmying around a little.
Yeah, exactly. I don't look like Miss Calendar no more.
It's your time.
Yeah, no. And Angel saves the day.
I wonder how that was on set.
Yeah, really.
More, less.
Just gyrate a little bit.
You knew
Right.
that the demon was in trouble.
I've had a demon inside me for a couple 100 years. Just waiting for a good fight.
Well, at least it's over.
Is it though? Well, at least Miss Calendar's still alive.
Yeah. So this guy's getting like Spike, always managing to sneak away.
Really? Who, Ethan?
Yeah, Ethan. Black person number 3. I'm just playing.
Dinner or a drink? When you're feeling stronger.
Sure, sometime.
Dang.
Sometime.
That hurts.
Man. I mean, he did just almost get her killed.
I mean, yeah, but it wasn't even. I don't know. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like he wasn't all the way at fault there.
Me too.
Should have smashed when he had the
Sorry to
chance.
hear that. I think.
Well, she was technically a demon at that point, though.
Bay City Rollers. That's music.
I didn't hear that.
Executive producer John Sweet. All right. Well, what did you think?
I like that episode a lot. I think it was kind of cool how they went back to like the formula at having the gang together, but still kind of like gave Giles his turn to like Because now that I'm really thinking about it, what have we learned about Giles as far as this has gone? Like, not much.
Yeah, before this, we didn't know much about him, other than he just was Buffy's watcher that somehow also just got the job of the librarian.
Yeah, ironically enough.
It definitely feels like they're starting to try new things at this point, and like the episodes are starting to have a lot of dramatic beats that I just don't feel like had been there, because I feel like it was a lot of parts of this episode where, you know, you really kind of like when you had the reaction to Jenny turning Giles down. Like there's a lot of like gut punches in this episode, just finding out, you know, just different crazy things.
It's like I knew I was like something. I just kind of had a feeling something was gonna happen with Jenny, but I'm just so quick to call it a death on this show because you told me, no character is safe. So, but it hurt even. I didn't realize it would hurt more if she like turned him down like it did. Like I feel like that was a pretty smart move as to just not kill her off like that. Like they're really smart with who they kill off. That's really interesting to me. Like even though they are kind of liberal with it, it seems like it doesn't seem like they're like just doing it just to do it. It feels like even though some of the deaths are like kind of quick and crazy, like they all happen for a reason.
Yeah, and they know when to do something else that'll be even worse.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, they know how to torture us and the characters and whatnot, in all the best ways, of course. It seems like we've been seeing a lot more Angel on the show recently too. I guess that's because he's a main character now. I guess that is true. He's in the main entrance, so it's been interesting seeing him kind of, I guess, more incorporated as just a part of the gang at this point. This episode didn't really have any, I guess, Angel, Buffy romantic beats or whatnot.
No tension or anything like that.
Yeah, I guess it just wasn't really needed here. It's interesting how this show manages to, you know, completely just remove the spotlight or take the tension away from certain things that are a big deal in some episodes, and like that's completely absent in other episodes, but yet it doesn't feel like it's like there's something missing because they still have the right amount of other things going on over here to keep your attention there. So it's like I think they do a good balance of all this different stuff that's going on. So then the guy got away at the end, so I guess that leads us to believe that's still not over with yet completely.
Yeah, definitely. So I guess there's probably more history between him and Giles. Like honestly, like they probably have a whole bunch of different stories together.
Here's, I guess, an interesting fun fact that isn't really a spoiler, especially at this point. There was actually plans to make a spin-off called Ripper that was going to be about Giles and I guess his backstory and whatnot. But it never happened though. But
yeah, I mean I feel like on paper that sounds good, but I also feel like they'd kind of run out of stuff to do.
True. I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like they've been kind of on a good run so far.
Yeah,
at least.
really.
And, yeah.
They've definitely been stepping it up a lot, like in terms of like everything, really. Like I think everything is I think they're starting to get a sense of what works, and then like kind of like experimenting more, like you said.
And they're finding that balance now. They're really finding that balance now between Monster of the Week and story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Season 1, it was definitely a very like strict. Okay, this is a story episode. This is an overall mythology episode. This is a Monster of the Week episode. Things were very like, you know, self-contained, it felt like. And even in the first episodes of this season, it's been like that. But it feels like these last few, they've kind of been like a Monster of the Week, but they've been pushing the story forward as well. Like not only just through character development, but literally just through story developments and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it felt like the season 1, it was, I think maybe that's one thing about season 1. It was doing all that stuff, it just wasn't doing it at the same time.
Yeah.
This season, it feels like they're starting to do it at the same time and really get a good balance of everything.
It's a lot more fluid.
Right, exactly. And you can definitely tell. It feels like the gear has kicked up so much now. And like there's just so much to keep you on the edge of your seat. What do you think is going to happen now? Do you think Giles and Jenny Calendar will ever get back together? Or you think that'll be it for her? Or you got any predictions moving forward?
I personally don't think I mean maybe Giles can redeem himself in some capacity, but like I also feel like she did seem kind of like she seemed very distant. But I mean, then again, everything did just kind of happen. So like, she may be still trying to like bounce back. You know, maybe like being in a relationship is not really what she wants at the time. You know, but I don't know. I don't
understand.
I feel like it could go either way. But I mean, I don't know her actor, so like this could be a sign of her being written off. But it's crazy because like when I'm really sitting and thinking about it, like that was like the last thing like I thought of. Like usually when stuff like that happens, I'm like, oh, it's a write-off, obviously. Right, yeah. But like with this, I was like, I didn't even put that past it until like I literally thought about it like right now. And it's crazy because it's like now when I'm with how much they do well, it makes me think like, do the tropes that they do use that are like overused, are they doing those on purpose? Like, or is it like? But then it's like, even if it isn't on purpose, I feel like it's excusable because like everything else is so good about the show, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like the one thing I always hear is, you know, that the tropes are at this time they weren't as common of tropes and they become more common tropes since then. I don't think that's the case with everything. I think some of this stuff was probably a trope even at this time and was kind of overdone. But I do think that I wouldn't be surprised if it is intentional though, because I think that sometimes they're doing that either to, you know, put a different spin on that trope or that cliche, or they're doing it maybe to like set us up to expect that because we've seen it on the show before, and then they slowly just start to like, you know, I guess go the other way and subvert our expectations with that. Yeah. But it definitely feels like they've been, I mean, it was good before, but it's starting to feel like they're taking it up another notch at this point, I feel like. Yeah. So I think that pretty much sums up everything for this episode. So go ahead and leave a comment down below about what you thought of the episode. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, we are out. Bye.
Welcome to the hellmouth where there's no escaping. You gotta keep it real cause it ain't no faking. Mean streets, so I always keep that stake on me. Pull it out in case a vamp tryna prey on me. Make no assumptions. Sunnydale should run up on them at the wrong time. You will get dusted. Trust it.